Not going to be able to set up an instant goal here. Are we going to go reverse dribble? A little mile action as Element. It looks like he takes off ball cam, and oh my goodness, what a play from Element. What's going on, guys? Today, a show match. The day before that, a show match. The day after, a show match. But this one should be a good one. Element's going for his third win. I'm trying to fix something with the mic right now, so I'm sure this sounds annoying. But Element's going for his third win in the Feer Monthly. That will make him and Collie the only two people to get a 3 wins, which is technically the qualifying amount of wins. He's going to start this one off in the lead. He's playing up against Lonestar, somebody we haven't seen play in a long time. Last time he played on stream, he played as Starboy. But he's been sitting around, lurking in the Discord, waiting for his second opportunity, and he's going to get it tonight. When he first played, he played in a gauntlet, and I think he played at the very beginning of the gauntlet, and he fell to Gino, but lots of great players have fallen to Gino in the past. Oh my goodness, Lonestar is repping those Gengar camera settings right now. So I'm not exactly sure how good Lonestar's been in the past few months. Element has been looking really good, seemingly improved very much. You got the Dominus one like a week ago. You went to Octane? Oh, the Pittsburgh Knights? Yeah, dude, we really got to get all the Pittsburgh Knights stuff here in the FeerRL chat. Element's currently on fire in control. Like I said, I'm not sure if Lonestar has kept up in the 1v1 game, but he did get the role, the show match role, you know, once upon a time because he was in the top 100. So whether or not he's stayed on top of that or not, he's also got the most annoying boost. He's really trolling us here with the Gengar camera settings and the party horn, or whatever it's called, boost. Nice 50 by Element. In full control of this game so far, as he just goes back and forth over and over and over again on the back of Lonestar's half. They're finally going to break out. And Lonestar was just a very simple side dribble. No, what an absolute choke. I don't know if we have a little bit of nerves here from not playing on the stream in a while, but that was absolutely a free tap in for a player of his caliber. Element's going to bang a flick way too hard. But Lonestar needs to break the seal here. This seems like somebody who wants to get that first goal in and shake off the nerves just a little bit. Because my goodness, he needed that first goal that he missed. 3 minutes, 33 seconds, 3-goal lead. Demo for Element. Not going to be able to set up an instant goal here. Are we going to go reverse dribble? A little mile action as Element. It looks like he takes off ball cam and holds down. Oh my goodness, what a play from Element. The reverse dribble into the flick. Not quite the flick. No, I guess just the air roll shot, but then bump to follow through to secure it. That is an absolutely nasty shot from our boy Element. Element has definitely been a fancier player as of late. He played a game against Pale Rider, and that one went up on YouTube. When it went up on YouTube, the commenters were like, man, Element's so much better than Pale Rider. And I'm like, okay, you didn't know it was a 3-0 in favor of Pale Rider, right? It was a full sweep. Well, I think the reason why a YouTuber comment would say something like that is because everybody loves the stylish players like this Breezy off the side wall. It just feels so much more exciting. It feels like they're better players just because they can do so much with their car that other people can't seem to do. At the end of the day, it's all about getting buckets, and Pale Rider in that last matchup found a way to just get buckets every time. And right now, Element is getting buckets himself as he is up 5-0. Lonestar giving lots of space to Element. Little wave dash, chip shot. Pop it up on the backboard. Midfield 50 with low boost from Lonestar. I really don't like what I'm seeing so far from Lonestar. Seeming to play a little bit slow, a little bit afraid. Doesn't mean he won't turn it around here with a nice quick challenge. Falls a little bit too far in front of the ball, but it's not going to matter. He'll get his first goal. He's rocking this titanium white setup. That is a nice, confident play from Lonestar. And we're going to need to see a lot more of that if he wants to entertain winning this game, number one. Kickoff in favor of Element. Lonestar forced into the air just to tap it away. Element doing his signature move. Something that he does way more than any other 1v1er we've ever seen play, which is in various situations just take a full retreat all the way back into his own corner. We've seen some other players take possession plays in, you know, certain advantageous situations. Element seems to do it by default. If he doesn't like what he's going for, he doesn't have the perfect opportunity, he's going to take it all the way back into his corner. He has no qualms with giving up that ground as long as he's able to maintain control and try and go for a shot of his own. He's going to start this this possession with a fake kickoff in order to gain control right away. A little bit too strong of a tap on the bounce dribble, so Lonestar will be able to tap it away. And we're definitely seeing a new Lonestar in the last few minutes here. The flicks are hitting, the shots are strong. Not what we were seeing in the first couple of minutes from him. Gained confidence from him for sure. Element trying to play a little bit too quick, and here's another one of those possession plays. Totally fine to take it all the way back into his half. And just like we said on stream before, somebody who likes to play possession that much is really good at securing leads and keeping control of the game. Right now he's up 5-2. If every time he has an attack he doesn't really like it, he just goes and buys himself 30 more seconds of clearing the ball back into his own half and retrying. It's definitely going to be in his favor. Once again, not a great attack from Element. The offense from Element has admittedly really cooled off in the last few minutes from what was a pretty hot start. Element shadow defending. Lonestar trying to take a super far power shot. It's not going to work for him. Zero boost. Element not afraid, but using his power slide and wave dashes very well to stay right on top of the ball. He's doing some funky stylish stuff too. No way all that's necessary, but with 20 seconds left, it's not going to matter. He is in the lead. He can afford to be a little bit cheeky. Lonestar is going to get his third with 16 seconds left, and 16 seconds is more than enough time to get 2 kickoff goals. The only reason why you might have faith in Element is because so far, up until now, he's shown that he can handle it, and he'll just turn it back on for the last few moments to make sure he secures the win. Lonestar using up all his boosts, still somehow got it over Element for that 4th goal. Maybe a nice ceiling shot for the road. Ceiling shot, double tap. Can he do it? No, he can't. So game number 1 will go in favor of Element. Game number 2, Lonestar versus Element. Lonestar able to pick it up just a little bit in the second half of the first game. Not enough to bring it all the way back. Element's starting to feel himself a little bit, and maybe he got a little bit too relaxed, as Lonestar is going to take his first lead of the series on a kickoff goal to start game number 2. As much as you like to see the confidence from Element, you hope that he didn't get overly comfortable too soon in this series, as he was wave dashing and going for fancy stuff all of that game number 1, or at least the last 3 quarters of that game number 1. Great patience from him here. Not panicking with Lonestar close and full of boost. The only way that Lonestar was going to be able to score on him is if he got panicky and started flipping and started acting too soon. He felt totally comfortable to just sit and wait, which was exactly what he needed to do to cut off the right angles. The problem with going up for a ball, committing to the jump, is it takes you out of the play for so long. It doesn't seem like a lot when you're playing this game, not like the pros. But anytime you jump up in the air and go for a flip, you're just committing your car to a movement for so long that these guys always know how to punish. Another low 50 situation that Element is really, really patient in, holding on to everything he has. He also knows that Lonestar has almost nothing, so he's hoping to get a breakout shot here, and he might have done just that. What a play from Element. Very heads-up play, patient on defense, knowing that Lonestar was in a tough spot, did not have a lot of boost. Quick play off the wall. Really nice air rolling to make sure you get a powerful shot top shelf. And Lonestar probably needed to focus on heading right back to net immediately, but decides instead to go for a boost. You got to think about what, what these camera settings do for Lonestar, what does it make better for him? What does it make easier? And what is it hurting? I think it's hurting aerials. I think it's hurting shooting in general. I know when I played with Gengar camera settings, my biggest issue was taking good shots, aiming them correctly, getting good power on them, considering you're like floating in the sky above the ball. But what he will get in a trade is he'll have loads of vision, loads of field awareness, be able to see Element at all times, even over the ball when dribbling. Ultimately, benefits that people trade off and say they don't really want in most of the top level 1v1ers. But every so often, you're going to see one person try him out. Apparently, it's Gengar and Lonestar. Nice pre-jump read off the ceiling from Lonestar to take that one away. Element with the possession play back into his own corner. Lonestar trying to keep the pressure on, driving up on his back wall, and I'm not sure why. They never really had an opportunity to turn into much of anything. Just felt like a boost waste and putting him slightly out of position. Element's going to start a dribble here. One fake at midfield, doesn't matter. Lonestar's nowhere close to fall for something like that. So Lonestar in this game number 2 staying much more in it as he has gotten a little warmed up, shuck off the rust, and is ready to show Element that he is still a top 1v1er. Ooh, Element, big fakes. That is the opposite of the patience we had seen from him before. Lucky he's still going to be able to get back. He is just so fast. That's what I'm talking about. When you go flipping by the ball, sometimes it's better to just sit and wait like Element does very well once again. Knowing that he can react in time if Lonestar does decide to pull the trigger on a shot. Element, another ground dribble. Looking like he's going for the musty. Too high. I've seen this so frequently. But the guys who are so good at hitting musties, they just hit them too well and they gain so much height that they go crossbar and out. And Element just gets a little caught up, and I don't know what he was doing. On the retreat, given a lot of space, grabs a 100 boost. Fakes like he's going in, and just very poor timed. Lonestar arguably telegraphing the power shot. But it doesn't matter, as he will get his second goal and tie it back up with a couple minutes left to go. Lonestar looking to make it a close one. Element into the air. He's going to need a flip reset if he wants to actually get this past Lonestar. Those corner dribbles are very difficult to get the ball in a surprising direction. Because you have to use so much boost just to pull it back towards net, it's very easy to predict what the person has to do in order to get it back. So pretty much the only way to surprise your opponent is to get a flip reset towards the end and push it high. Element just putting the pressure on. Patience on defense, patience on offense. Both of them are going to work as he gets a third. Just putting Lonestar in an awkward spot. Not a bad touch from Lonestar, but the pre-jump air roll was a little bit too soon, and he was not able to catch back up to the ball after the save. Another fake kickoff. Element really values his possession. Trying to get a possession as much as he can. Minute left, starting another dribble. Loses it once again. Haven't seen very much lethalness from Element on the dribble today. Lonestar baiting Element into a challenge, making it look like he had lost the ball. Almost good enough to push it past him. Element, a musty, this time low, gonna get saved away very easily, and that might be the reason why he'll go down 4-3. Element's dribbles have not turned into a lot today. We'll see if he starts mixing it up. Flicks early or power shots instead of these midfield dribbles. Element playing it slow back into his own corner, giving time for Lonestar to take away the boost. Way too strong of a touch from Lonestar, and then almost an in long shot from Element. I thought it was a mistake to touch it as hard as he did, because I thought it was going to be a free save and possession takeover from Lonestar, but Element did almost barely squeeze it in under the net, but it's not going to matter. 12 seconds left, and Lonestar is able to punish on the counter. Element needed to pull the trigger. He didn't know that Lonestar was so low on boost. If he had pulled the trigger on that challenge there, he probably would have been able to take it the other way for the tying goal. But just a little bit too much respect for Lonestar in that situation means he's going to put himself in a tough spot. And Lonestar can make this lead unreachable. 2-0, maybe 3-0. Element wants a new server, and he's done with this game number 2. So are we. Now that I have a huge monitor holding my chat, my new goal for chat will be that it makes it to the bottom. Hopefully it makes it to the bottom of my screen each day. Little default cam bug. Did we not like this one? Well, it doesn't matter. We're going to have to start it. Anyways, Limperschmidt with the 23-month prime. You're right, it is 1-to-1. My goodness. Sometimes. It's updated now. Thank you, FeerRL. Oh, baby's in the chat for Limperschmidt's 23-month prime. 1 month away from the 2 years. Here we go. Now we'll start game number 3 of Element versus Lonestar. Oh, baby. What's going on, Faz? Good to see you, brother. Right now, Element searching for his 3rd win. Wants to join Kali in the qualified players for the $100 tournament thanks to Faz. I think we're going to do something special, and now that Faz is here, we can maybe talk to Faz about it. If we only do Element and Kali, assuming that Element does pull off a win, because if he doesn't, he'll still be without a qualification, only 2 wins. But assuming that Element does end up pulling out this match, which right now it's tied, who knows? It'll be just Kali and Element who have qualified. And so I wonder if we want to do a single match for the $100, or if we want to try and see if we can get some of the 2-win players for a little tournament. But the reason why I asked Faz is because he donated $50 of the dollars. So what I was thinking I might do is guarantee that 50 of the dollars, the original 50 that I said go to somebody who qualifies by winning 3 show matches, will go to either Element or Kali, whoever finishes better in the tournament. And then the additional 50 will go to the winner of the tournament. Yo, what's going on, Ancrack? Get Melodic in here. We've had Melodic before. He's actually in the Discord of players who could play, but he has not really shown interest since his original show match. Lonestar switching it up, playing in the Finnick this time around. And we'll see if that's the right decision. Not a lot of card changing after a win that we've seen. I think we had one player who won and changed his card every single game. I forget what show match that was. Usually you only see the card change after the losses. If it's a tourney with the 3 players get like a first round bye or something. Yeah, the 3-win players will be like the top seeds for sure. And Crack, if you know Melodic, you hit him up and you tell him that he needs to be playing more FeerRL show matches. Lonestar kickoff goal, gonna get saved away. Element holding on to enough boost to make sure that he stays in control. Really nice play from Element. Long shot from him. This is a great defense. Playing backwards, not afraid to go for the awkward touch to make Lonestar stay away. And he pushes Lonestar out to midfield boost and has just enough to get a power shot on net to go up 4-1. Lonestar gonna get a kickoff goal. 2-4. Definitely looking like it's gonna be a closer series no matter what than that first game made us feel like. But to be fair, Lonestar was actually able to come back and make that one close. It just looked like Element was kind of letting him by the way he was playing. But once again, Element, not a guy to rush his possession. I would not have been surprised if he would have just kept that in his corner until Lonestar was forced to come challenge him. And honestly, that's looking like maybe the better decision, as his dribble once again comes fruitless. Instead, gives a free goal to Lonestar. You got to start worrying a little bit about Element's dribble. He's so good in the air. I wonder if he should not just start taking some wall dribbles up into air dribbles as opposed to always taking them on the ground, considering the ground is not working for him right now. Working a little air game, get himself going, and then take it back to the ground. He's able to score on the ground, but he's only been able to do it on quick counterattacks and never these slow dribble opportunities. Another one right here is going to be another free goal for Lonestar. Not quite, but basically Element getting a little bit lucky that clear off the top of his car was just barely offline. Long shot from Element. You can see that he does not want to initiate a dribble. He does not like how that's been going for him, and he's almost able to get a follow-up touch off of his power shot. But now with no boost, he's forced out to midfield. Lonestar, huge clear. Trying to play it slow. Not a lot of boost, and it's going to go the other way this time on a dribble. As Element, great challenge, will get a 5th. Lonestar trying his best to set up a dribble. In such a tough situation, trying to get around that ball and chip it up on top. Who's Element? Element made to the top 100 not too long ago. This is a nice fake and setup from Lonestar, freezing Element, making it look like he's going to go up for the musty. But either way, Element has to stay on the ground and wait, which is exactly what Lonestar wants. By the time he comes back to the ground, he's in perfect position to punish. Same with Lonestar. Lonestar used to be Starboy. Both these guys have played on the stream before. Element is about to get his 3rd win. If he can win this show match, Lonestar doesn't really want it to happen, as he's going to tie it back up 5-5. Basically, top 100 players, they originally got the tag in the Discord from being in the top 100, so whether or not either of these guys are in the top 100 right now, I'm not sure. I would wager that they aren't, but you never know. Tied 5-5. Bounce dribble. I like that mix-up from Element. The straight-up dribble has not been working for him, but the slow plays have. As he plays patiently, waiting the Lonestar challenge, gets the low 50, and will take the lead once again, 6-5. The fake kickoffs on the diagonals are getting completely read by Lonestar, and a big whiff from Element, who had looked so comfortable playing backwards earlier in the series. He is not infallible, and he will miss a half flip to tie it right back up. Lonestar, obviously a Gengar fan. I can't remember if Starboy back in the day had equally as insane settings. Oh, yeah, what's going on, Crypto? Lonestar fake should give him the 7th goal here. Element playing a little bit too fast, or trying to play with no boost. Had a couple pads. Good fake by Lonestar. I don't even know if it was supposed to be a fake, if he really wanted it to be, but it ends up catching Element in the air, and he'll go flying by. Lonestar retaking the lead. These guys punching back and forth, seemingly trading 2 goals in a row every time. One guy gets the lead, the other one ties it and retakes. Element high bounce, gonna have to pull off of it. Head out to midfield for boost. Lonestar in control. Absolutely no rush on this play from him. This is not a great touch, but he gets the bump to make it look like it was good. I do not think that this was Lonestar's plan. Trying to go for a much stronger touch. Instead, he ends up flying right into Element and gets the bump for the 8th goal. Up 2. Lonestar on his way back to taking the series and getting 1 win in the August monthly, but he's starting up so late. 27 days into the month. Seeming like it might be a little too late, but you never know. 23 seconds left, 9-6. It's gonna be 10-6 if Lonestar wants it. He says, nah, I don't need a 10th. I'd rather just let the game end, or maybe not. He will take a 10th, but burn just a little bit more time off the clock. So game number 3 will go in favor of Lonestar. And all of a sudden, the gentleman sweep looking available. Delayed kickoff. He's been watching this Pale Rider. ceiling pinch from Element. What a nice shot. This is nasty. My goodness, Element. Up into the air, just a little... Oh, he front flipped there to take it too. Oh my goodness, the placement of that ceiling pinch. Element, definitely the fancier player. Definitely more style, more flair. Yo, sup Nitro, thanks for the follow, bud. Make sure to, of course, check out the YouTube too. Chilling it up, too easy. Yo, thank you for throwing the standings in the chat, Faz. You can check out Faz's comment right there to see what everybody is at. These guys looking to trade off kickoff goals. But Lonestar is going to be able to get back to this one, so he will maintain the lead. 30 seconds into this. Element's got him in a really tough spot, though. Really play this one off the corner. I think he got a flip reset. Maybe not. Going to take it to the ground. He used it for wave dashing. Pushes up. Oh, my goodness. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on trying to stuff that one in. He has such an insane boost advantage over Lonestar. Maybe he knew what he was doing. He figured he would get it eventually. No need to rush. Lonestar can save a couple away, but eventually he will get beat trying to play with just a couple pads worth of defense multiple times in a row. So once again, Element is on track to have the YouTube comments saying that he is way better and that he should have won. He is such a more stylish player. But sometimes that's how ones go. I'll have you guys know that back in the day, one of the best ones players we ever had on stream was a very boring ones player. All he did was chase people and score goals. And now he plays for the Pittsburgh Knights. Would someone explain the qualified standings, please? What's the format for this? Okay, I'll explain to you, Poochie. We explained it a few times on stream, but that's okay. We're willing to explain it every time someone needs to know. So we do a lot of show matches on stream. I decided this month, the month of August, that I would kind of give an additional incentive to win show matches throughout the month. If you win 3 show matches during the month, then you qualify for the finals tournament. The finals tournament had a $50 prize pool. Right now, Cauliflower that you see in chat is the only person to have won 3 show matches. So right now, he's the only one qualified. The finals tournament will be on the 30th, this Sunday. Recently, Faz has hooked us up with another $50, so it went from the Feer 50 monthly to the Feer $100 this month. So they will be playing for $100. Right now, Element has 2 wins, both of them against Purg. He's trying to find a 3rd win in the show match so that he can qualify for the finals tournament and have a chance at winning the $100. So that's what the format is. Hopefully that makes some sense. This is Lonestar's first game he's played in the month of August. So he is just searching for his first win. Sup Nitro, how do you sign up to play in the show matches? You talk to me on Discord or Twitter, and you got to be either top 100 or near top 100. Almost everybody in the Discord / the people playing in the show matches have either been top 100 before when they originally asked me to and wanted to play, or are currently top 100 right now. It says 2. Yeah, so unfortunately, the way that Faz copied it, it doesn't look as understandable. But if you look at it in the Discord, it's very obvious. But essentially, the word qualified goes to Cauliflower, and then the next entry is 2 wins Pale Rider, and then 2 wins Purg, and then 2 wins Daniel. So the wins are coming before the player. And for Cauliflower, instead of saying 3 wins, it says qualified. Hopefully that makes sense. But you know what you should do instead of listening to me jammer on about the standings, is you should just hit that exclamation point Discord that Faz put in the chat and go look at the standings channel yourself, and you will understand how easy it is to see. Right now, Lonestar getting a nice low 50 to retake control. He is trying to end the series right now, and chat is not doing a great job of reminding me to update the score, so I'm going to blame them completely. It's never my fault. It's one of the keys to remember as a streamer. Element kickoff goal, tying it back up. You just copied and pasted. You were too lazy to format. Yeah, you can't really format in Twitch anyways. I guess you could throw some semicolons, or maybe you could just hit enter for each entry instead of putting in the whole thing at once. But this is a real nice play from Lonestar. Couldn't get the ball above him on the and we're disconnecting. What a bummer. I wanted to watch that one. It was a really good play from him, but we'll have to watch it on the YouTube VOD. I get it. I have packet loss. Did the whole stream pop out there for a second? No stream is fine. Okay, good. Good. Lonestar trying to get the bump, and he keeps Element on the ground. Gets the 6th goal here. Lonestar is back in style. This is similar to the play he just made before. Kind of a low dribble in front of net. This time it's going to go high, but then forcing Element off the save just by kind of putting his presence and having his presence be known. Element's going to stay on the ground way too long, and Lonestar will get a 6th with 1:43 left. Lonestar looking to get his first win and keep Element out of the grand finals. Element has got to come up with something he wants to do on these low dribbles towards Lonestar's net. Right now, he has been going for this weird wave dash pop that ends up him just losing the ball and not ever getting a shot attempt, which is just something he can't afford to do, considering how often he makes these possession plays and puts himself in situations to succeed with a low dribble if he could just, execute on it. This time he's going to get a long shot for the 5th, but he's got another minute to get another one. Yo, what's going on, 8 Mikey? Does Lonestar not have a series win yet? No, this is Lonestar's first game on stream for the past 4, 5, 6 months. It's been a really long time. Kickoff goal for Element. He's going to tie it right back up. Kickoffs have been fairly even so far in this one. Lonestar has been trying to delay them ever so often. That seemingly has worked for him. But he's doing what people normally do, which is only delay every once in a while to try and mix it up. Pillrider was the first person we've seen do it every single time and actually make it work. Usually the benefit of it is that you're catching somebody off guard. What a nice flick from the corner from Element. Getting into this ball. Side flip flick was the only way he was going to be able to get it in the net. What a nice play. Right on the nose of the car. My goodness. Top right corner. And with 38 seconds left, Element retakes the lead. Hope chat is ready to spam the Game 5 hypes. If you're not a sub, oh my goodness, maybe not. You never know. Lonestar will get the demo and the 7th goal. The last few goals of his have come almost the same exact way. A ground dribble from the corner where he is able to bully Element into not getting the save. This time around, he's going to get the full-on demo in order to get Element out of the play. Element patience, and Lonestar is going to give him a free bucket. What was he thinking? The patient plays from Element come out yet again. Lonestar just needed to catch that. He got a little bit worried about the way that ball was going to bounce on the corner. I think he realized in the last moments that maybe it was going to hit the corner and bounce up out into midfield, where it's very shootable by Element. So he tried to panic jump and change what he felt was certain doom, but instead he just passed a free ball. 4 seconds left. Element fully in control, looking like he's going to try and put on a 9th. Will he get it? Yes, he will. What an air dribble. Nasty play from Element. Just toying around with Lonestar here as he cannot get to the ball. Great final touch. To get it in for a 9th, that'll be game number 4. And you guys got the Game 5 hypes. Can we see him in chat? If you're not a sub, just spend those channel points to buy it, because we got a Game 5. Here we go. Game 5. Lonestar versus Element. Element 1 game away from being able to secure his spot in the monthly grand finals. Cauliflower sitting there waiting for him. Lonestar looking for his first win. Maybe not here early enough to pull off 3 wins and make it to the grand finals, but never hurts to get started early. Start getting back in that show match groove and prepare for, who knows, maybe the September monthly, maybe the Feer 500 Season 2 gets announced. You never know what's going to happen. So you want to be ready. Element up the sidewall. I want to see him going for this a lot more often. Flip reset from him. Taking it low. Lonestar does stop it out. But what it doesn't result in is an instant counterattack. And Element just feels so much more deadly when he's playing in the air as opposed to when he's going for those ground dribbles. And it honestly feels like if he starts turning all his ground dribble opportunities into something in the air, we might see a complete takeover by Element, but a big whiff from him, and Lonestar will go up 2-0. This is the kind of stuff that Element just wasn't missing on before. To be fair, that took a much higher bounce than he expected. He didn't think Lonestar was going to scoop under it and have it bounce off him. He thought he was going to let it bounce off the ground. And that ended up being the difference in getting it high enough and making Element miss. Element not even able to grab the mid boost on his recovery, and it doesn't matter. Lonestar placed it so well that even if Element was able to grab 100, I'm not sure he would have been able to get back. Great placement. Lonestar taking control of this game number 5 as we've slowly seen the series shift with him being in control. The beginning of this whole show match started with Element scoring 5 unanswered goals, I think. So at the start, it really felt like Element was going to dictate everything that happened. But Lonestar has worked his way back in. Another ground dribble. I'd love to see Element take it to the wall or do something different here. I do like this kind of hook shot threatening attempt as opposed to the straight up ball on top of your car dribble. Definitely something that's been working for him though is the counterattacks, but the problem is they're not up to him. You can only counterattack if the opposing player lets you, and Lonestar is not letting him very often. Lonestar ground touch, another dribble situation for Element. I'd like to see maybe some bounce dribbles, some mix up of the dribble. Once again, a low dribble flick will get saved away, put him in a tough spot, doesn't grab the boost at midfield. Really no reason not to do that, and what a nice shot from Lonestar. Lots of credit to him. I'm not sure he would have been able to do this. He probably would. He had 65 boost even before the midfield. But my goodness, 109 km/h banger to the top of the net. Element. Looking out of his element. That's right. Chat thought there was a chance I wasn't going to say the Element meme, but I did, and apparently at the perfect time because we just barely squeezed the meme that I promised to get in there every single time he plays before the forfeit. Looking like the series is going to go to Lonestar 5-1. GG, Element.